Family. You know what's funny? All those people that told you that you would never amount to anything, that you couldn't get it done, that you were not capable, that you would never have this, you would never have that, you would never move forward, right? They tried to prophesize and just project all this negativity over your life. It's funny how things really worked out, right? Because you are actually shifting into a better version of yourself and into the reality that you have always wanted to create. How many of you can feel a shift happening right now in your life? Right now, just a few days ago, right, it was the Lionsgate portal 88, right? And you probably did your work. You probably went down hard into your manifestation techniques. You've been meditating, you've been praying, you've been scripting, you've been taking inspired action. You've been actually doing the work and working on yourself, right? And you had to go through so much trauma and pain. You had to go through your spiritual awakening. You had to go through losing people. You had to go through finding out your friends were doing things or talking about you, spreading rumors about you behind your back. But like I said, remember, these people are watching you, right? Hoping and wishing that you would never make it, family. But this is what makes you so great, because you don't allow for their negative energy to affect you. Right? And this is what's making you a better person. This is what's actually helping you move forward in life. This is why you had to go through it in order to grow through it, my family, right? You're growing through the trials. You're growing through the pain. You're growing through the trauma, everything that you have endured over the years, right? Remember, don't write yourself off. Your life is not over, my family, right? Your life is not over. And the shift that is happening, it's helping you actually step foot into the life that you have always wanted. How many of you can feel it? Drop your comments down below and let me know. I have been so busy over the past few days, this past week or so, and I've just been doing some self-reflection. I've been working hard on myself, inner work, and I've really been, I don't want to say going through some things, but really starting to see a shift through things that it seemed like it was not possible. Like things were just not going to work out. This is why you have to always have a positive mindset. This is why you need to always be thankful and grateful for the things that you have and where you currently are in your life, because it's really going to help you receive more, right? If you're not grateful for where you currently are in your life, even though you might be going through a lot, right? Let's say you are going through a lot of trauma. You are going through a lot of pain, right? You are going through a lot of loss, right? It seems like all of that is happening, but you're grateful for your life. You're grateful for the trials and tribulations, because it's going to help you move forward in life, which is going to create a story for you to share with the world. My family, if you can feel the shift, get ready to receive it right now, right? Receive the new blessings, receive the new career, receive the new clients in your business, receive the views on your YouTube channel that you've been wishing to have. All right, right now, what I want all of you to do, I really want you to really sit down and script out the life that you, not that you want, that is already yours. All right, remember, you don't manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. All right, so you need to become the version of yourself, like that future self that you see yourself in, that future dream home, that future relationship, that future job, that future business, whatever it is that you really desire and that you really want. Script it out, my family, as if it has already happened. This is going to be so powerful, especially right now with this huge energetic shift that is happening right now on the face of the planet. You cannot give up on yourself. You cannot give up on yourself and where you're going. Now, the people, like I said in the beginning, that have tormented you, they wished you wouldn't make it. They prayed for your downfall, right? These people are so evil, man. Like you just have experienced people in your life that never wanted you to move forward in life. And the fact that you didn't listen to them, the fact that you didn't allow for their negativity to pull you down is what's making you stronger and why they can't stand you. Because what's so amazing about that is a lot of people, when they receive negative feedback, or they receive, some type of negative commentary from other people that's telling them, oh, you suck at life, you'll never be able to get that job, you'll never be in a loving relationship. You have to remember, these people are very envious and jealous of you. All right. Your light is extremely bright out here in the world, and you're going to receive a lot of that. And if you're new to the spiritual awakening journey, welcome, right? Welcome, and get prepared and start building a thick layer of skin, because you're going to experience a lot of people treating you this way. But the thing is, you not listening to them, you standing in your power, you believing in yourself, you doing the hard work, working towards what it is that you want and creating the life that you want is going to make it that much more blissful. Is that the right way to say that? That much more blissful, right? To actually receive it. Okay, because and here's the thing, like just backing up a little bit. You're going to appreciate the hard work so much more because you actually put in the hard work and you didn't allow for someone's negative comments to pull you down, to pull you into the pits of hell, my family. All right. You are absolutely beautiful. You're amazing. You're great. Everything you're doing, everything that you're creating is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And this is the time right now where you're probably getting ready to experience a massive jump, a quantum leap, a very, very huge shift that's going to happen into your life. All right. So if you've been working really hard at something, this is another thing that you have to pay attention to, because when things are going wrong in your life, right? For those of you that's new, you're new to the spiritual awakening, you're new to the spiritual journey, you're new to all this, things are going to go wrong for quite some time, right? It's going to seem like just being hit by a cement truck after truck after truck after truck after truck after truck. It's just going to happen, right? But your mindset is key, my family. I can't stress this enough. Your mindset is key in everything that you do. You have to remember you are the co-creator of your life. Right? What you put out into the world is what you're going to receive back. Right? So if you're always putting out negativity, if you're always putting out doubt, if you're always putting out fear, if you're always putting that out, you're going to become a vibrational match frequency to that. Right? And you're just going to receive that right back into your life. Now, what's amazing about you, this is why I wore this shirt for this video, is because you went through it and you grew through it, my family. Right? Now you're starting to understand the process. Now you're starting to understand, wait a minute. Coach Kev said I needed to do this in order for this to happen. All right. And many of you have been seeing it. I've been receiving confirmation after confirmation after confirmation for so many people. And so many things have been moving forward in their lives in a positive light. And this is exactly what you have to do. Right. So when you are getting hit by that cement trunk over and over and over and over and over again, it's not going to last. All right. You're not like other people out here when they go through a lot of trials and tribulations and they're going through just a series of negative events happening in their life. They throw in the white towel. They quit just like that. You know, they wipe their hands with the situation and they're done. They go back to their old life. They start thinking negative. They got one foot in the world and one foot out. All right. You are not meant to fit in. You are meant to stand out. This is what's going to help you stand out because you're not listening to the crowd. You're not following the crowd. You're not following the white sheep. You are the black sheep. You're doing your own thing. You're chosen by God and great things are happening and great things are shifting in a positive light for you. You have to keep on going. And don't forget to pay attention to the signs, my family. All right. Now that there's a huge energetic shift happening right now and you're putting in the work, all right, you're going to receive some signs. You're going to receive some revelations. You're going to receive those repeating numbers. It's going to let you know, hey, keep going, keep pressing forward, right? You're doing the right thing. Okay. Remember, if you are choosing the path of least resistance, all right, nothing's going to work out the way that you want it. You're going to live an average and mediocre life. Don't go down the path of least resistance. All right. Go down the path where it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. Remember, your dreams, your goals, they should scare the hell out of you. You want them to scare you because when you obtain it, you're going to be so much more proud of yourself for actually reaching that. And that's why their jaws are dropped to the bottom of the floor, my family. They can't believe you actually did it. They can't believe you actually made it. All right. Now, the fact that they are thinking like this, and when I say they, I'm talking about anybody, all right? Not just relationships, but friends that didn't want to see you become successful. Family members that were jealous of you, that didn't want to see you become successful. Relationships, girlfriends, boyfriends, spouses that you have been dating or married to for a very long time that did not want to see you become successful, all right? They know that you are the light of their life. Right? You were the one that did so many things for them. You were able to lift them up. You were able to provide so much positivity, so much joy, so much peace, enlightenment, whatever that was in their life. They know this. But the fact is, remember, we talk about this a lot. They can't handle that light. They can't handle your energy. They can't handle who you are. And it's not your job to look back, my family. It's not your job to look back. You're going to continue to keep pressing forward. And with this shift that is happening right now, get ready to receive it. Right? Like I said, pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to if you've been saying you wanted to move to another state, you wanted to move to another country, and all of a sudden they're talking about that on the radio, they're talking about it on the TV. You go to the grocery store and you pick up a magazine and all of a sudden, they're talking about that country or that state on the front page. That is a clear sign that you are moving in the right direction. And when you see these signs, you should receive a boost of motivation, a boost of energy. You're going to be like, man, I'm fired up. Right? Coach Kev's video showed up at the right time, confirmation. Now I'm receiving messages on the radio, TV, or out here on magazines, or other random people are talking about it, confirmation. I'm going to continue to keep pressing. I'm going to continue to keep doing what I'm doing because I had to go through it in order to grow through it. Your spiritual awakening didn't happen by chance, right? It didn't happen by accident. It was meant to happen. Everything is written. It is divine, my family. It was divine for you to go through this moment, to go through these trials, and to experience everything that you needed to experience. All right. Many of you have been so stuck, right? You've been so stuck in your life. You've been so stuck in your ways, and it was time for you to grow. It was time for you to move forward because there's just something deep within you, right? How many of you feel that? Like there's just something so deep within you. You know that you are meant for more. You know that you are meant to go out here and share your story with the world and help other people. You're not average, all right? You are way more than average. You are a big deal. You are a big deal. I don't know who needed to hear that. I don't know who told you that you were nothing, you weren't capable, that you suck. They told you all these things, but you are the sauce. You are a big deal. And what you are doing is creating something magical, all right? It's going to create a ripple effect out here in the world, my family. Right. This is why I tell y'all to start your YouTube channel and personal brand. Stop sleeping on yourself. Stop sleeping on your potential. Stop sleeping on your gifts. All right. And the things that you are capable of actually getting done, because all those people that told you, listen to it this way. If somebody told you that you were not capable of doing something, they told you that you would never make it. All right. That's nothing but the enemy attacking your gifts, my family, because there's something there that needs to be shared. Now, a long time ago, and I've shared this story with you guys before, all right? I had a boss, and she was just extremely narcissistic and evil. Like, she was always yelling. She was just disrespectful. She would talk to, not just me, like she would talk to other employees, you know, just any kind of way, but it was only like certain people. But with me, it was like really dark, right? And one time, she slammed her hand down. She called me in her office, and she like slammed her hand down on the desk really hard in my face. And she put her finger in my face just like this. And she was like, you can't write. You cannot write. Now, for those of you that's new here, for those of you that don't know truly who I am a published author. I'm a published writer. Writing is one of my greatest talents. And a long time ago, she told me, you can't write. Now, if I would have allowed that to really interfere with my talents and who I am, what would I have done? I would have thrown that gift in the closet. I would have put down the pen. I would have put down the paper. I would have never picked it up ever again because I would have allowed for her negative thinking to consume my mind, which would hide that gift that I was blessed with, and I wouldn't be able to share it with the world. But I didn't allow for that to happen because I knew she was wrong, right? Of course, during that time, because it was a while ago, it was way before I had my spiritual awakening, you know, I was definitely kind of just side-eyed and thrown back like, what? Why is she randomly saying that to me and acting out and saying these things and just being completely narcissistic and evil towards me? And I've had my writing attacked a few times from a couple different people, but I knew that I had a gift. I knew that I had a gift. And it's the same thing for you. You have a gift, and that gift will be attacked. But the thing is that you have to have thick skin. You have to be able to push through the trials and tribulations. This is why you go through it, right? I went through it. I went through the pain. I went through the negative comments. I went through all of that, all right? You're no different than me, my family, all right? So with you being awakened now, you are more aware of these things. You are more aware to pay attention that the enemy's trying to attack you, trying to attack your positive light, trying to attack your energy, attack your aura, attack who you are. So you do not move forward at all into the life that you are creating and supposed to claim for yourself, right? This is why I go back again. Your mindset is key. Your mindset is key. You cannot allow, you know, for what people say, for what people do to you, you can't allow for that to consume you and hold you backwards, my family. You got to keep pressing forward. And when you go through your spiritual awakening, this is when you begin to really wipe your hands from the situation, right? You start to wipe your hands from people. You start to you leave them alone. Whereas before you would try to make up with them. You would try to figure out why they said certain things, why they hurt your feelings. You try to go back and talk to them. But nowadays you give no second chances, no third chances, right? You're like, you know what? I'm done with you. If you're going to continue to treat me this way, talk to me this way, I don't have anything to deal with you. Because I'm going to move forward. I'm going to press through towards my dreams, towards my goals, towards my passions, and what it is that I'm supposed to create out here in the world. This is why you go into solitude. Excuse me. You go into solitude as well. Remember, your isolation phase, family, is golden. It's golden right now because you're going to be able to hear, you're going to be able to build so many things in the background. With the shift happening right now, all right? Comment down below. Let me know if you can feel it. Let me know if you can feel it. I know I'm not the only one. All right. Something is ushering in. All right. Something is being created right now. You did the work. You did the hard work. You worked on yourself, and then you took inspired action towards the things that you wanted to complete. Things are getting ready to manifest in your life. They're getting ready to show up. The doors are getting ready to open. New connections are being made, right? Over this last week, I've made some amazing connections with people, and I've seen some amazing shifts begin to happen, not just in my coaching business, but in my other business. So we have a family cleaning business also that my father started, and I run that with my mom. And I've been putting a lot of focus towards that, over the past, couple of weeks or so. And just really getting out there, really kind of just doing my thing and meeting new people, and things have been shifting in a positive way and in a positive light, right? And I'm so grateful for the journey, my family. Y'all have no idea. I'm grateful for the journey. I have come a long way. I've had a lot of loss in my family, right? I've had a lot of people walk away, treat me certain way, talk to me any type of way, right? I didn't let that bother me. Shake it right off, my family, and keep on pressing, keep on going, keep on keeping on. Every step of the way, because you are creating your best life yet, and you're stepping into the version of you that is meant to be the best version of you. Remember, you are a work in progress, all right? So don't be so hard on yourself right now, all right? A few key points right here before we end this video. Don't be so hard on yourself right now. Continue to work hard. Continue to take inspired action. Continue to trust the process, and continue to pay close attention, all right? Don't allow for people to come back, all right, and to completely distract you away from your purpose and where you are trying to go, all right? It's nothing but a test. Many of you have been tested over the last several weeks, and now you are graduating from the test. When you graduate from the test, things begin to happen. Doors begin to open. Opportunities show up out of nowhere, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Those people that really tried to hold you back, right? They really tried to torment you. They really tried to prophesize negative things over your life. None of that phases you any longer. None of it phases you any longer. Their jaws are dropped to the floor. They couldn't believe that you actually got it done. They just can't believe it, my family. They can't believe it. And you're not one to boast. You're not one to brag. You're going to continue to do your thing, right? You're like, you know what? I don't even feel the need to block you. I don't care. I don't need to do any of that, right? You're going to see me shine. Right? You're going to see that I made it past all the abuse, all the things that you said to me, that you tried to do to me. I broke through all of that, and it made me into a better person. This is why people can't stand to not have you in their life anymore, because they see that your light is so bright. Your energy is absolutely magnetic, right? And you're moving forward without them and doing the right thing. And not only that, the life that you're creating, you wanted to create that life with them. Right? Come on now. I know you hear me. The life that you are creating, the life that you are building, the vision that you held for a long time, you are creating that. You wanted to create that with them. You're creating that now without them. And they see that. They see that's happening. Believe it or not, man, all these people, maybe not all of them, right? But a lot of them are watching you from the background, from fake accounts, calling you from dummy numbers and all this stuff, trying to get a piece of your pie, trying to figure out what you're up to and how you were actually able to do it, because they never for 1 second thought that you would actually make it forward. And the thing is that they knew that there was something about you, that there was something really special about you, right? Hoping and wishing that you would actually never get there, but you actually did. This is what's making you so great. And this is why you had to go through it in order to grow through it, my family. All right. So listen, I don't know who needed to hear this message today, but I hope it resonated with you. I hope you're fired up this week. Listen, go hard or go home, right? We don't quit over here, right? We do not quit over here. No matter how much you're going through, no matter how much you're dealing with, right? Your finances have been attacked. Your health has been attacked, right? Things have just been going downhill, left and right. This is why you've been putting in the hard work. This is why you're getting ready to feel the shift, right? If you're not feeling it yet, prepare for it, right? Make sure you have open arms to receive the blessings, the manifestations, and all the amazing things that is showing up in your life, all right? Right now, we are in a huge energetic shift. This is the time to make it happen, and you got to take inspired action towards your goals, your dreams, and everything that you want to accomplish. Do not forget to script it out as if it has already been accomplished. My family, it's already done. Because remember, you don't manifest what you want. You manifest who who you already are, my family, okay? So listen, I love you all to life. I hope you have an amazing day today. If you need help overcoming limiting beliefs, if you need help starting that YouTube channel and personal brand, I got you covered. Come on over and check out my private community. I would love to have you there. You can dive through a range of courses. You can jump on Q&A call with me once a month that I'm hosting. Unless you join my paid community, I do 2 group coaching calls a week. You can jump on those calls with me live, get live feedback from me, strategic planning from me. I will help you grow it. I will help you build it, and I will help you become the best version of yourself. And there's nothing better than having a mentor that's already been down the path that you are currently going down right now. Okay, so we'd love to have you there. But if you just want to have a one-on-one guidance and advice session, maybe you want to talk about some things, the link is also in the description below. Go ahead and book that call with me. I would love to have you. And remember, the energy that you get in these videos is the same energy that you're going to get on a live call with me. You're going to leave that call feeling inspired, motivated, encouraged, and I guarantee you're going to move forward to taking inspired action towards a thing that you would like to create. All right, so you all are absolutely amazing. I hope you have a great week ahead. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace.